temple burned. 20,000 people stood in silence around the holy place as the flames leaped into the star-dotted heavens. The fire climbed the walls, engulfing the pagoda-like roof, and licked the night sky. Tears were streaming down the faces of the quiet crowd. An occasional gasp broke the silence. No one fought the fire. The temple's complete destruction was a foregone conclusion. As the fire grew, the flames reached hundreds of feet like grasping hands into the dark night. This had been the only temple the city had ever known, and its burning marked the end of their existence as a cohesive community. It held their dreams and their fears. Years of loss and struggle were etched in the walls, now consumed by flames. Lost loved ones had been dedicated to eternity here. Addictions had been surrendered here. Hopes clung stubbornly to the burning walls. Long-held dreams rehearsed themselves in the smoldering thoughts of the silent crowd, and the people watched those stubborn hopes billow upward, choking heaven with its thick smoke. The temple had been one of the first structures erected. During the life of the city, it was the tallest building and helped to serve as a navigational guide in the network of communities, perhaps as a premonition of the central place it would hold in the lives of the people. Already the once strong city of over 50,000 had begun to scatter. Fire and destruction had engulfed much of the city in the previous days. These 20,000 souls were the last holdouts. Perhaps they were those who had the greatest emotional and physical investment in the community. Perhaps they were merely those who were afraid to leave. The silence was dark, dense, and awesome. Vocal expression beyond the occasional gasp and sob was an invasion to this moment of dark, holy crisis. The blaze eventually consumed the walls. Roofs collapsed in leaping pillars of smoke, and when the main tower fell, the flames jumped high into the dark sky. The scattering embers joined the stars on the blank canvas of the night and, dying, fell back to earth. I was there when the temple fell. Emotion swept over the city folk with waves of pulsing heat. The crowd broke the silence with a cheer, and I cheered with them.